There's a song by Caleb Gordon called No Remorse, and I think it hit me pretty powerfully today after our Bible study because it talks about this idea of like letting it go with no remorse. So usually when we talk about remorse, it's this idea of not looking back, not feeling bad about it. And so usually it's negative. It's like you hurt somebody and you feel no remorse. I punch you in the face and I never think about it. It's just, how I live. And so putting that in a positive context, it's when somebody hurts you, you let it go with no remorse. You let it roll off your back and you hope that the way that you've hurt people and you've hurt yourself and hopefully grown and learned because of God, you hope for that person to grow and learn in a relationship with God. And so you sort of let it go with no remorse, whether it's something you're struggling with that God's greater than, or somebody you need to forgive that is it just a sinful person and you're a sinful person. It's just somebody sinning against you where you yourself have sinned against God, right? So this idea of letting it go with no remorse, without looking back or feeling bad about it, even in the past when you've done something bad, instead of reflecting on it like consistently and beating yourself up about it, like let it go with no remorse because God is making you a new creation here and now. I want to talk about is Silksong again, because Silksong just released. It's hilarious. It crashed Steam when it came out because so many people were trying to get to that store page. And I've played maybe an hour of it, not quite. I'm about to play more, but it's a lot of fun. But just so far what I've seen with it, since this was originally, Game Channel, I do want to sort of encourage you or just guide you in your spiritual journey with the game. As I told my little brother, that I think we should remember in playing that game that as Christians, we have a faith based on so much evidence. It's not blind faith. It's a faith based on human history, based on all the things God has done, based on the things I've seen God do in my own life that are from outside me, the way I see God working in other people's lives, right? So that is the basis of our faith, of the good promises of God that he's always kept and he continues to keep in my life. And I've seen enough to be able to trust him with the future because there's never been a time where he hasn't used even bad situations that are out of my control to help me grow and help me rely on him more, right? So the game talks about some themes of faith, and the definition of that word is just putting your hope and your trust in something. You put faith in your chair when you sit down on it without inspecting every screw first, when you get in a car without inspecting every part of it. And so the object of your faith is what matters. And so there's some themings about blind faith in the game and kind of like a very religious, cultish kind of thing there. And so I just want to encourage you that the faith the game describes is blind faith and not your faith. There's a